What we can see of the ball appears to be teed up and ready to go. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second down, they'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Now here's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
On the move past the 40, and he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Well, like so many wide receivers, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Taken at the goal line.
That's the thing that we've both seen in the NFL. Teams down the stretch playing really well. Sometimes it doesn't carry over into the playoffs. Sometimes teams that aren't playing well now, if they have good leadership with the head coaching spot and the coaching staff and within the locker room, they can find a way to turn it around. But no one wants to be on a losing streak as they head into the playoffs.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The Chiefs at 11-5 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He finds Douglas complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Mahomes now to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
And what a luxury it is. That kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed best all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Brian Edwards and this offense, helmets on and ready to go again. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season, so now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players.
And he's taken down a Chiefs sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And he gets it here to number 24 before he's out. The result, only 4 yards there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. He'll drop to throw. He's going up top for Taylor. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts' 22-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first, and that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs have moved out in front. Extra point through the snow flight, 2nd good. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Well done to step on that defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I like that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's now down the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Right back to him on first down. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Completes it to Douglas. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 30 on second down, Mahomes. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Julian Okwara coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process has been up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top.
Shaken up on that last play. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. From 19 yards away, as his guys have now moved out in front.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. How about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Well, the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
Now, that was an excellent run. If that happened, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block.
A great play there. 56 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. But right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams are trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 34-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll find Taylor. That's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
2nd and 6. That's into the hands of Edwards. He's at the 40. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes that he'd been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that